Hello everyone, this is Eric. I'm back again for part 3 stream of Star Trek Resurgence through my playthrough. Feel free to comment and see if I'm gonna get booted out of Starfleet or not. I think I'm doing okay. I don't think I've had any major slip-ups just yet. So, but I'm having fun with it. So let's keep going, see where this takes us. And okay, we're jumping right into it, folks.
Get your filthy Hotari hands
Oh,
off
maybe
me.
not.
We'll burn your planet to the ground. Animals. Wait. No.
Oh, she did not like the look of that. Alright, so it's a few second rehash. You gotta start off with chapters.
Rise, brother.
Last stream,
Rejoin the flame.
we saw this part at least.
This can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find a more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together? An Elidian and a Hotari?
They did something to him.
Secure the Cartabula.
Cartabula?
It's the energy source.
Spread out. Search the vault. Go back through the mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Time to go.
Alright, we're escaping. Last time there was 2 guards. I think I phaser one in the back and just call it a day. Oh yes, I remember this sequence. I thought I didn't have to do this.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
Now the question is, are they like repossessed husks of people that are from the alien race, or are they
Maybe not.
just Atari?
Buy me some
They're just
time.
following their command structure.
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
I always get nicked in this one. I got that one.
Shoot the Hotari woman.
I guess it's like 1 versus 8. Ah. Guess I'm not gonna get a flawless one on this. She took a hit. I don't know if it actually has flawless or not. Maybe it matters a little bit. Go, go, go.
Hold on to something.
Kaboom!
Oh no.
Alright,
Don't
let's see.
stop. I'll handle them.
I feel like it shouldn't be writing that. Okay, cover switching.
Shoot the one driving the machine!
No, don't do that. Don't get organized, guys. So essentially, oh, I'm not doing that. Am I still did. I still survived a little bit.
Tylus! We're surrounded.
I'll get it working. I just need some time.
Yeah.
So it looks like the goal is just to shoot the people that are shooting.
Here we go.
Yep. Focus is just to keep shooting at the people that are going to lock on. The rest of the people are just decoration. Oh, we're going to get portaled up. Clever. Or not. Just, yeah, you could have jumped it. We're just going to get portaled up. Hey, we're alive.
The lift. We're trapped.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come in.
Dara!
It was very generous with the timing.
Are you alright?
I think so. It hurts.
Yeah, phaser burns do that. Find an escape route. Got it. See? Should keep going.
Hold on to me.
Why, is that too heavy or something? Or is it just momentum?
Commander, we read you, but there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
I mean, that makes sense.
Miranda was able to transport through the storm. There has to be some path through that we're not seeing.
Tetrametric radiation is saturating our sensors. There is too much interference to pick up the residual transporter signature.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation. Of course. I can align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is
Oh, we're
connected.
moving my cursor around. I see
Storm,
what you're trying to do.
The warp-killing field, the crystals, Miranda's alien transporter tech.
Oh, it doesn't lose data. That's good.
Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration. There are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other. I need something to identify the commander signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Rydak, we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to generate a high-energy event to help us...
High energy event. Got it. Tylus, are you still with me? I am. Good.
We're gonna shoot
I'm going to shoot
dilithium
my
crystal.
phaser some dilithium to
Ah,
cause a
very good.
piezoelectric rupture.
What? Why?
Signal flare. These crystals have to be pure enough. Bigger still. Come on. Damn it. No good. Too small.
There we go.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion.
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their biosigns now.
Okay. Clear debris. The tractor beam game.
I've got their biosigns isolated.
Commander, we have your signal.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference.
I'm tunneling. Okay. Okay. Little waypoint stuff. Got it. Mini game we've got. And a little bit this way. Boom.
I've got a path. Just gotta calibrate the signal.
Ah man, I got calibrate. Calva, where are you? Sure. Alright, so I probably should have read the instructions a little more on this. Oh, come on. So I gotta wait till... I got it now. No?
I've got a lock.
Energize.
I really don't understand that too much, but... it worked. It felt interactive. That's the important part.
Petty Officer Diaz.
We're
And
losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying.
oh, she's gone. Oh man, she's screwed. I just said I didn't know how to figure this out. No pressure, cheapers. I'm not gonna get. Ah. Yeah, I wish I read the instructional a little better. Can I get this? Alright. She's screwed. Buffering integrity. Okay. Oh wait. Ah, that seemed to be the sweet spot. All right. on, come on, come on. I just want to be done with this mini game. It is awful. So close. This mini game's awful. Why I don't understand it. Oh, she's gone. She's so gone. I'll never pick on Miles O'Brien again. He does not have an easy job. Ah. Is it literally just get the highest arc possible? Is that what I'm working with here? Carter's died. I mean, in fairness, you guys gave me plenty of time for me to figure this out, and I couldn't do it. Even by accident. Okay. Is there a way for me to access, like, help so I can reread this? Because I'm dying here. Or she's dying, I guess, but... Okay, lock the frequency just the right movement to give you enough power. Use the move cursor and lock into place. Fill the bars when your cursor is at a point distance between the waveform is the great... Oh! I've been trying to get in the closest. Okay, well, let's try this with this new information. So... Wait, that still doesn't make any sense. Wait a second. If you're having trouble, find the spot where the non-moving waveform is touching the edge. And wait for the moving waveform to touch the opposing edge. Okay, so I am looking for touching waveforms. I don't like this minigame at all. I don't like this game. This is awful. Who came up with this BS? Okay. I feel like I'm close. Right about now? Alright. Oh my gosh. We said lock into place. The bar fills your cursor at the point with distance that the weight between the waves is the greatest. Blue power. If you do not have enough power, third bar. Okay, so that's the game? Ah, come on.
Come on.
First off, I was trying to match the bars half the time, so that was a half a waste, but man. Sorry, folks. I might have to put a timestamp of like how long that BS took me to figure out.
Yes!
Get her to sickbay.
Captain Solano and Ambassador Spock have just returned from Hotari.
Take a look at that.
Oh yeah, don't stab anyone with it by accident. Alright.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hotari.
Status report.
The systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open. They're preparing to fire.
We should hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander? We need to act quickly.
Hail them.
Hail the Elydians. Maybe we could talk some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Elydians. They've powered down their weapons.
Odd. You sure about that, Mr. Armand?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship. Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
That's unexpected.
Commander Ermont, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
Huh.
What's happening?
There's an energy dampening field coming from Tau.
Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, the flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the Starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate. Contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you sided with the Hotari in the negotiation, but that does not matter now. My crew is going to die. Please, I beg of you. You must render assistance. System failures are compounding around my ship.
We'll help you.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
Oh, good time for
By my
diplomacy.
estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
While we may not be able to transport the Elydians directly, if we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldy and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Jara, I need a senior officer in command of this. Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle. Get it done.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar, you will be part of the rescue mission. As will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldy, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
The pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldy to make it possible to beam the Elydians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
Eh.
We're going on the wrong mission.
What's that?
We're going to rescue the Illidians, the people that oppress the Hotari, when we should be going to rescue Miranda.
Well, hopefully it'll work out for
This thing
them.
that's happened to Miranda is like the Trill symbiosis joining, only worse. And I've seen too many people I care about wiped away by some greater entity to stand by while the same thing happens to her. I wanted no part of it then, and I won't stand for it now. Your body's stolen and used like puppets.
I'm not giving up on her either. We'll get her back.
Whatever it takes.
Alright, well, we'll get her back.
We've got other lives to save.
Yeah.
That's fair. Hey, we're Starfleet, damn it. I'm playing both characters at the same time.
Team is ready.
Okay, I will hit the button that says close the door. I'm closing the door. And I'm gonna hit this shuttle engine.
Resolute to Shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
Yeah, the hangar being in the front. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so green lightning will damage your shuttle. Taking damage 2 times will fail the mission. You can fly through the rings created by a storm if you pilot carefully. Okay. Resume. It's going through rings. I mean, okay. It's a ring game. It's fine, it's a little contrived, but...
You have to keep away from the lightning.
What?
We are within range. Any closer will put the shuttlecraft at risk. Preparing to transport the away team.
So what, we're going over there to...
Energizing.
What, stabilize their environment? Or to... I guess that's what we're doing.
The ship's life support. It's almost completely drained.
And the other systems, too.
Oh no.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
Yeah, I'll run.
The atmosphere in here is turning to poison. All of these Illidians are going to die if we don't get them out of here.
I'm running. I'm running. Come on.
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
Because I have to duck 2 feet. Come on. Where's my little charging station? Oh, it's on the other side. I can't run or hold my phaser at the same time. That's against protocol. Where's Also can't shoot from the hip. Yeah.
It's not working.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get him open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
We're rescuing you.
What does it look like? We're here to rescue you.
And yet, you cannot even open a door.
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
Why did I bring more masks? If it works that well on one alien, I should have brought like at least a dozen. Come on. It's not like they take up a lot of space. Okay.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one. You get the others.
Alright, I'm aligning. How do I align? Don't zap her, don't zap her. That's pretty.
The pattern enhancers are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to Transporter Room 2. We are evacuating.
We're live.
Here they come.
Okay, coordinates. Beam status. Energizing controls.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you, Admiral.
The crew goes first, Arminta.
Sir.
I mean it.
You! Get on the platform already!
It's like, what? I just got here.
Okay. The interface is in Ilidian, but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport.
Okay.
Plot a path through the ionic interference.
That didn't work. Okay.
If the path goes through too much interference, it won't work.
Come on, that should work. Okay, so this is the problem here.
Okay, just have to calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible
this
output.
one again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We've just added more colors to this minigame that I love so much. Come on. Come on. Give me.
There wasn't enough power.
No, I know.
To look for the place where the waveforms are farthest apart.
All right.
Get in at the point where the lines are farthest apart.
Come on, come on. Where's the wave? It's gonna be the farthest part here. Ah, that's I need it to bounce over here. Oh, just lock me in, will ya? At least I'm not under a timer. This game. What? Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Even at this range, the interference is too much. The system is suggesting better transport coordinates. D, it's the shuttle. You're sitting right in the thick of it. I'm sending you specific coordinates for a clear signal path.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
Okay. This lower.
We're almost there.
Give me a free save at least. Jeepers. Raise. What? Nah. Gun in it. How big is this asteroid? I guess I should look at my HUD screen a little more. Going through these exactly. Ah, plot. Got it.
Melville to away team. Energize.
I have the first group of Illydians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
Don't get crazy now.
This is Resolute. We have the Illydians safely aboard.
We did it!
Hooray!
I was so worried this wouldn't work. We got this.
Good work. Keep it up.
Yes, Commander.
This is Commander Rydek. We're holding steady. Signal is good.
She is an attaboy. Doesn't cost anything. Montage, montage, montage. Because we need a rescue montage.
Admiral, you're next.
I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our
Oh,
people.
you both can go at the same
I
time.
will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But
okay.
first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over. For all your brave work.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome, Admiral.
Does Starfleet let you wear another fleet's medal?
We will find out.
We're ready for transport.
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
They have a very pretty transporter.
Massive power surge!
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illydians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute. Nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position with the Resolute.
More navigation. So I can go like, I can just avoid it entirely. Race, race, race. Oh, practically on top of the Resolute at this point. Lower, 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 lower. Little raise. Little raise. Feel like I'm playing poker here.
Come on, hold together.
Hopefully that won't burn me too much. Up, 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 up. Up. And we're gonna do a quick down. Doing a quick down. And we're going up.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually.
What?
Do it!
I am trying. I will lose the
That's
transport
different.
if I do not have more time. The signal is resolving.
Please!
Save her. You get in there. Oh.
We have lost the 15 Illydians in the last transport.
Damn.
I regret to report that we have lost the last transport.
My comrade. The Admiral.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power surge. We can no longer serve as a transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. The source of the storm is on this ship. That must have been the power surge when it came on board.
You're right. The Takan energy source. They call it the Cartabula. It's here.
intruders are preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There is an old Illydian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
Stay hidden.
This is an opportunity for us. We're on this ship. We can stay in the shadows. See where they're taking the Cartabula. Do something to stop them.
You always wanted the chance to do something big.
That's all well and good, but if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
Ah, jinx.
We are reading the warp engines powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
We do not have a way to evacuate you from the Zeldi. The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this ship.
That is very bold of you, Mr. Diaz. Live long and prosper.
He wants me to stick around a bit.
I hear voices down the corridor.
It will be here soon.
I'll guard the door. You just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help
We're
us with
doing
this
the
map.
stealth.
Find somewhere as remote as you can.
They're almost here.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
We're locked in. Board to transport.
Come on, Belle!
Belle!
Aw, man. It's got that problem of having a hole in the chest.
It's too late for him. Carter!
Damn, she cut him loose. Oh wow, that's cold.
Energize.
Bye. Alright, so they went to war.
Zeldi does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. I cannot track its trajectory.
It went to
I
something
held on
else.
as long as I could.
We saved many lives. And our people on the Zeldi knew the risks their duties entailed.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. Saved one crew member to save 15 aliens that were in a power struggle anyways and may not have appreciated it. I mean, we saved most of them. They really can't complain. And they don't know what went on. It'll be in the report, but I still think that's the better solution. Unless you want quantity over quality. And your hands are like burned. Come on now. They gotta respect that. I mean, okay. But they were all
saved as many Illydian lives as you could.
exactly.
And more importantly, you looked after your crew.
Exactly.
That's what counts. You have to look out for your own, first and foremost.
I just wish I could have saved them all.
We all do. But you did the best you could. So, no point beating yourself up over it. Unfortunately, the Admiral was among those who didn't make it.
Oh, he doesn't like that answer?
Huge blow to the Illydians. I hope they don't blame us. We suffered our own losses as well.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances.
Oh boy. Let's gonna make sure I'm in line.
While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hatari or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control.
No.
You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you.
Yeah,
too.
but you just saved a bunch of
I can't afford
people's
another
lives.
mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. And I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
Come on, Captain.
I'm sorry, Captain, but this isn't about you. The lives of everyone who wears a uniform are at stake.
I feel like they could have
I don't see it that way.
Ooh.
We're ready in the briefing room.
Ooh, he went the crimson on me pretty quick.
Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
Something that powerful in their hands?
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
I have faith in our away team. They won't give up easily, and if they can somehow manage to stay alive, then maybe they could get word to us about their location.
That'd be a hell of a lucky break.
Right now, we need all the luck we can get. The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
We shouldn't take any chances. We should at least alert Starfleet that our system was compromised.
I agree with Commander Rydek. We should let Starfleet decide how they want to handle it.
And essentially tell them this mission was a failure before it's even over? No. That's not how we're gonna do it. Not on my ship. I want to speak with the Hatari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Illydians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
And what happens to the host?
It's hard to say exactly. Some of their memories remain intact, but the implanted Taconian identity appears to have full control. In time, all that remains of the host may be lost entirely.
Like a parasite.
Exactly. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the Flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, Meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions, under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
What if there are no Hotari left? If Galvin and Sidron were to Khan, who else? The Queen?
I think we would know if that were the case. We'll take every precaution.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability, and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
Except for you, Commander.
You're long overdue for a Duridium infusion.
I might as well get the...
It looks like I am.
Talk with the doctor. I mean...
Aside from almost running out of Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You I don't worry about. The Captain, however...
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain.
He doesn't know how to spin it.
I was relieved you called him out on it. Which was surprising since you followed his order to blow the bolts back at Starbase.
Hey.
You've spent enough time with him now. Seen enough of how he runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
I'm worried about him. I mean, I could be worried about him.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
Good to know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear, I care about Solano, I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Oh boy. Well, kudos.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
Kudos to the game developers.
How's your wound?
Kudos to the game developers because they're like, oh, at first you were all following Captain's orders, and now you're thinking for yourself a little bit. So, I like identifying those two, and having an answer that was dynamic to both. That was nice. I wish they gave Captain Solano a little more depth, because I could have gave him an answer of like, hey, talking to Starfleet, like if I can come up with an answer of talking to Starfleet, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You did a rescue op. You need to lead into that, like, oh yeah, there's a storm and we rescued a considerable amount of crew that all would have perished if we didn't get involved. So like, there was a win there. So, but it's interesting too that he titrated so quickly downward. We were doing well together. Now we're not. And then Lieutenant Bronson 180 the other way. Spock still likes me. Westbrook really hasn't changed. Tylus is good. Is even more concerned when Jaro seemed to be willing to capture without trying to explain such respected John's confidence in following Captain orders, even though he had his own conflicting feeling. The crew. So Ermot, I just don't get it. Okay, the dock is flipped. Chovak. Positive attitude, learning. Well, she's like the bad guy, so the bad guy doesn't like us. So our boss Chovak loves us, because Hey, got bad news. Okay, so I'm okay with all the relationships. I think the captain one we could have salvaged a little better. I think the game was a little, not overly so, but if I can come up with a good way to spin it, I think you could have gave me. I feel like I could have came up with a mediocre answer of like, no, go, and but yeah, sometimes you got bosses that are like, hey, my way or the highway. So I guess that checks out.
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well, thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
I got BFFs.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian.
Well, they're not
It's
themselves.
hard to accept.
That's true.
That everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
I am coming around to that thinking as well.
That's fair.
Commander Rydick, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
Well, that's good. All right, so we'll see.
They haven't found us yet.
We'll see if this is a bad call.
We have no idea when or if the Resolute is going to catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
I wonder, I guess like we could have picked different areas to beam into.
For how uptight the Elydians are, their cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Well, I was checking out their stuff.
Huh. Elydian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup.
Yeah, we're edging the PC master race.
Elydians must supplement main system power with these. No time to look over here. I better follow Major Arminta. Good thing this was here. Made it a lot easier to transport across the ship. If we took another second, Miranda might have... Based on how this is reinforced, probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Better be careful. Up there? All right.
Stop
Let's do
talking.
this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
Right.
I got the ones over here.
Quickly shoot 5 sensors. Got it. So I gotta...
Got one. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Which one's left? Which one's left? Anyone want to tell me where the last one is? That would be awesome. Ah.
Here it comes.
Wait.
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. For all we know, she was trapped, watching it happen. Fighting it the whole time.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
The person who shot at us wasn't Miranda. Don't think for a second that she turned on us. Because I don't.
Neither do I. I know it seems like we could never trust her again.
I don't know why she doesn't like me.
But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship.
She's very weird.
Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. Do you really think they're gonna stop there?
All I know is that more of my people have been lost to the transformation than yours. Not to mention my admiral and the others who didn't survive your rescue attempt. Our losses are mounting. Yours are just beginning.
We're stuck on this ship, same as you.
Ah, the exclamation point. Still,
I'm blocked
it's universal.
out of helm control. Propulsion? And they're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Let us help.
Fine. They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted in. The Zeldi. That's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real.
Yeah, but we gotta know where they're
trapped
going.
in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to.
We're
And
not
I'll
gonna
bring
allow-
it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of
Okay.
this ship.
You like
so
that.
we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying. Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Atari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there? Itasca, are you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
I can do that, Major.
Then we don't have time to lose. We'll make it to you undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
It's very impractical to wield a sniper rifle in hallway to hallway combat. Alright. This is probably where I'm going to wrap up, folks, just because we're at a saving point. But we'll let...
You may approach. Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Illidians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Voltari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Illidians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming, but the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain?
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole?
Wow.
I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority.
Captain went off the rails.
Show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
We came at your request. to help solve the problem, not
You
create
came
one.
because I wanted to see the mighty Federation for myself, the greatest power in the galaxy. Needless to say, I was disappointed.
They never wanted our help. They were setting us up from the start. Commander Rydek saw what you did in those mines. How you bioformed innocent people against their will and turned them into Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You do realize this will never work. The Federation will stop you no matter what it takes.
Will they? From what I can tell, the Federation is little more than a loose assemblage of the weak and the misguided.
Interesting.
But I certainly invite them to try. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Uh-oh. It's gonna jump us. Oh yeah, yeah. Time to leave.
Seize them.
Get us out of here, now!
Rydek to Resolute. Beam us out.
He couldn't do his own comm badge? Seriously? Alright.
You ever done something like this before?
Close quarters combat.
Alright, folks. That's what I'm going to call it. Interesting. Captain went off the rails a little bit, but I guess that's where his arc's going. So, let's see what it says here. Feeling and was disappointed by Starfleet. He was angered by leaving him with questioning his first officer choice. Okay, so he's still cranky at us. Got it. I don't know. Are we supposed to impress him? Or I guess maybe. I don't know. All right. That's what we're going to call it today. Definitely more to follow. But it was good times. I enjoyed it. So I hope you did as well. Feel free to donate to Extra Life. .org, Team Rabbit Habit Ashley, several different team members representing several different hospitals across the United States. Find one that resonates with you and donate. Thank you. And have a good night, everyone.